Hey, welcome to the Tuesday night close the week call with Fun Saver Network. This is where every Tuesday we bring people together, all the new members, all the free members. And by midnight tonight, you have the opportunity to upgrade for $25. Just know that if you decide not to, it's fine. But if there's anybody else that you've introduced this to for free, if they paid their money to come in, they will be going into the matrix before you. We'll get into that later and you'll fully understand. So let's get started. Fun Saver Network is the membership that pays you. Popular memberships that we already know about, which is Amazon Prime, 200 million plus members, Netflix, over 300 million members now, Costco, 130 million members, and my all time favorite, Planet Fitness, 19 million members, right? My point is these memberships that a lot of us pay, we pay for memberships because it saves us money. And look how many in the millions belong to these memberships. But let's go a little farther. Which one actually pays you to refer other members? Well, Amazon has never paid me a penny. Netflix is not going to, I can tell you that. And Costco, I don't expect them to. But my favorite of all time is Planet Fitness, and I've literally helped people join Planet Fitness because it's so inexpensive. They've never paid me. They have never paid me. FSN Fun Saver Network, folks, let me just say, today was payday. They paid me. Some of you got paid today as well. So yes, Fun Saver Network pays you residual income when you introduce people to this membership. That's why we're different. So let's go back to July 16th, 30 years ago, a little over 30 years ago, Amazon officially launched this thing called books, selling books online. Over 30 years ago, they did this. Now, just think with me here just for a second. And then 5 years later, in the early 2000s, they expanded well beyond books. They started doing videos, music, clothing, everything you know today. You can literally go to Amazon today and you can buy just about anything you want. But the question I have is this. What if they would have came out 30 plus years ago and said, we're going to start an Amazon book club online and we're going to charge memberships. But what we're going to do, we're going to allow members to refer other members. And then every month that they pay their membership, we're going to pay money back. We're going to give profit sharing back, a percentage back. So people are making residual income. What if you would have did that over 30 years ago and now with over 200 million members? If you would have been first back then, what would happen? Where would you be today? What an amazing concept, because now, again, there's over 200 million members there. So the membership that pays, Fun Saver Network, here's what's important to understand. This door opened December the 18th, 2024. That's when we launched with a business model, which is a wholesale membership club, just like Amazon. Wholesale membership club. Not saying we're an Amazon. I'm not saying that we're going to be an Amazon, but I'm not saying we're not going to be as well. It'd be kind of hard to be an Amazon. That's a conglomerate that I don't think I can live long enough to see that happen. Maybe so. Who knows, right? It's a home-based business opportunity, Fun Saver Network is. And what we do here, you can compare us to others in this membership opportunity. We have the highest profit share that we pay back to the members. Of course we do. The other ones pay you nothing. So that only makes sense. We pay more than any of the other membership companies out there. Now, here's something I want to talk to you about. YouTube TV, not YouTube, YouTube TV. There's so many people today that still has cable, has Dish Network, Direct TV, and they're paying $200 to $300 a month for this every single month. What if YouTube TV came out tomorrow with only 9 million members, so they're new, and said, we're going to start a refer a friend and get paid program, a membership refer program, where you can go tell people that still paying $200 to $300 a month on their viewing, and we'll get it down to $80 a month, because they do. That's what YouTube TV does, down to $80 a month. And you can have the same thing, have unlimited DVR recording capability, all of it. What if they announced that tomorrow? You could literally start talking to people tomorrow about that program and start building a residual income. Wouldn't that be awesome? Unfortunately, they're not going to do that. They're not going to start a program like that because they really don't care about giving you any money. What they care about is taking your money. Now, they are beating other people's prices, but they're only worried about taking your money, right? And if they can do it for $80 a month, why can't other companies do the same? Think about that for a minute. Why can't they? Because they're concerned with taking your money. That's why, right? What we do at Fund Saver Network is exactly what I've been talking about. We pay you to refer other members. That's what we do. We pay you, right? Our unique business model, we're not forcing people every single month to go buy products that they can't afford. Those days are long gone. That's antiquated. Or we're forcing you to buy products that you don't even really need. You're just buying them on an auto ship every month so you can earn a commission. That is not what we do. And that is not who we are at all. Fund Saver Network, what we do, we pay for a membership. It is a membership, discount membership club, where you pay a monthly membership, you get to enjoy their products and services, and you get to enjoy them at wholesale prices. That's what we do at Fund Saver Network, okay? Fund Saver Networks, our profit sharing is phenomenal. We'll get into that in just a minute. But what's important to understand, we're not like all the other companies out there that charge a great amount of money for their health and wellness products or what their digital products or whatever, because they are paying commissions out of product movement. So they have to charge more for the products because they're paying commissions out of it, correct? That's not what we do. We're not paying out of overpriced product sales. We're paying commissions in this compensation from membership costs. It's membership costs. It's not products. Now, we have some money you can make on products, but it's not the whole complete commission structure built out of products. So what we did, we started December the 18th with Fund Saver Network with surprise drops. You can see them there. Guys, I'm telling you, you never know what's coming the next day. And let me make everybody aware, if you're not aware of it. In the fund finds, every single day, there is stuff being added in there every day. Every single day. Every day, new stuff. Every day, new stuff. You might not be getting the emails. You might not be getting the text. We're not sending them as much as we used to. But we've been sending out emails going, we're adding every day, every day, every day, every day, happening every day. We have deals that you cannot believe. I mean, there's some pictures of some of them there, but there are so many things in there. It is crazy what's happening in there with the deals. And that's for our surprise drops, and that's for our fund finds. Our fund finds happen every day. Our surprise drops happen maybe once a week, because what's coming, what's already happening, is a thing called Deal of the Week. That's in the drops. Last week, it was what? It was the Igloo coolers. Everybody went and bought Igloo coolers. They went quick, a lot of them. This week, coming tomorrow, we're dropping tomorrow, I will cover with you at the end of this conversation. So don't go anywhere so you know what's dropping tomorrow. Then we also have this. We have a health and wellness company that's part of Fund Saver Network. They've kind of come together because they're a phenomenal company, and what they have is second to none. They have products that really, really work, and they're upper echelon, and they're just great things, and we've partnered with them, and they allow us to sell their product at 20 to 35% less than they do on their own website. And you can't buy it on Amazon, and you can't buy it on eBay, and we're the only company that they allow to resell their products, and it's at 20 to 35% less than they do. But why do they allow us to do that? It's because we happen to be a wholesale exclusive members only, and you can have that same wholesale exclusive members only for the digital marketing tools that we have back there. Yes, we've added digital marketing tools. We have a website builder, which is user-friendly with all the instruction you ever want. We have a CRM. If you ever wanted to build a funnel system, if you ever wanted to drive traffic to something, if you ever wanted to collect the information from people and have an email happen when they sign up, a series of them, text go, we have it. It's all here. And it's at a lesser price than anywhere you can buy it anywhere else, because we're a wholesale membership company and we have exclusive prices for our members. That's exactly who we are. That's exactly what we do. And remember this, just because you're a member You don't have to buy anything and you don't have to sell anything. You don't. Just because you have a Costco card, does that mean you got to go buy something from Costco? No. It means you go when you want to and buy what you want when you want. We're the same way. We're the exact same way. We are the Amazon of fun and wholesale prices. That's exactly who we are. But we're also the company with a wholesale membership club that literally pays you money back because our product is the membership. Our products are not the product that you buy. Our product is the membership that you pay for every single month. No more selling products. That's who we are. More products and services are coming on all the time. And there is one coming soon that's going to be absolutely amazing inside the health and wellness part. Okay. So why do you want to join Fun Saver Network? Let's say you're outside, you're looking and you're going, I don't know. Why would I want to join Fun Saver Network? What's so special about it? Well, if you haven't caught it already from what I said before, let me try again. Okay. Amazing products. We don't claim to be an Amazon or an eBay, but we have new stuff coming on board every single day. And there's more and more and more to come. And we do have products there right now that's there all the time. You can literally buy them whenever you want, right? Super wholesale pricing, 70 to 90% off. Nothing to buy, nothing to sell, no auto ships you got to buy every month. A super powerful compensation plan, which we'll get into. And this is one of the most important. You know, we talked about Amazon 30 years ago. And again, we're not on Amazon. We just launched December 18th. The 18th of this month will be our 4th month in business. Months, folks. And for those of you that are new, you can't imagine how far we've come in 4 months. We have grown leaps and bounds. Okay. My question is a simple one. When is it the best time to be introduced to something, when everyone knows about it or when no one knows about it? I don't know. Here's the simple answer. If Amazon came out tomorrow and said, we're going to let members share to other members and we're going to pay them a residual income on the members they bring in, that would be a tough one to do because just about everybody already knows about Amazon. So there's your answer, right? Turnkey business in a box. For those of you that go, well, I'm not a big shopper, but I'm all about making money and I'm all about working from home and I'm all about that extra income or that side hustle that I need to do because I'm getting older and I see where the world's going and I need to sock some money away. Also at Fun Saver Network, you can literally have a turnkey business in a box for $25 a month. $25, that's it. That's your overhead. There's no hidden costs. There's no website fees. There's no back office fees annually. There's none of that. It's $25. That $25 gets you everything we just talked about if you want to shop, and it'll get you this turnkey business in a box. When you become a member, there's 4 pre-built websites for you to introduce your business. 4 different kinds. You can lead with the business. You can lead with the shopping. You can lead with the health and wellness. There's 4 different ones you can lead with. Whatever fits you. And we don't charge you for these. These are all yours when you become a member. Email campaigns that's going to encourage upgrades. We do that from the company on emails. When a new person comes in, we send them emails to help them upgrade for 7 days. Multiple Zoom webinars weekly, just like this. We have one on Tuesday, we have one on Thursday, and then we have a CEO on Monday, but we have it. We have everything you need. Detailed reporting tools in the back office for commissions, people when they join, private community for networking and learning. We have a private community in school. We have a private community in Facebook. Automated order processing fulfillment. You don't have to deal with that. You don't do the orders. You don't do the shipping. You don't pull the stuff. You don't do anything. You pay $25 a month just to be able to share. That's it. That's it. And there's more and more and more in this business in a box. We have all the tools you need to be successful, whether it be webinars to learn, whether it be trainings to learn, you don't have to do anything but just introduce people to it. That's it. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to sell anything. It is a perfect business in a box with your overhead being $25 a month. And how do you become a member? Well, when we finish this program, this webinar, get with the person that brought you here and get their link to get started. They'll send you a link and you can get started, right? And then take the free tour and upgrade. It's only 25 bucks a month, 83 cents a day. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that at first and you just want to be a free member, you can. You can be a free member. You can kick the tires around, look under the hood, whatever you want to do. We want you to do it on your time. We want you to do it when you feel comfortable. And this is a great thing. But let's face it, folks, $25 a month. Come on. I would say that 99% of us waste $25 a month. Somewhere in there, we do. Okay. So now I'm going to move to the part that we're going to talk about the compensation. And I got to do this earnings disclaimer because the law says that we can't give you any false implications of you that you can make money, and we can't. So all this really says is very simple. If you come into the company and you become a member and you think just because you became a member that you're just going to open up the floodgates and let the money rain down on you, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It is a simple business to do, but you got to do the work to make it pay you. And meaning you got to share it with other people so they can see the value. And when they upgrade as a member, you start making money. So I or Fund Saver Network, either one of us, do not guarantee you're going to make. We just don't. No earning projections, no representations about earning. Just know what I'm about to show you from here forward is available for you and all of you. It all depends on if you want to make it work for you or not. And if you decide to make it work for you, you got to get that stuff that we call elbow grease ready. You got to get ready to get started and use that elbow grease and get going where you can start getting that residual income like a lot of us got today because we got paid today. Okay? All right. So, member compensation plan. That's what we're covering right now. We get paid 4 ways in this company: product bonus, fast start bonus, matrix commission, and a coded bonus. Now, don't let these words freak you out. We'll go through them, each one of them. Let's start with the product bonus. The very first way we get paid is a product bonus. Now, I mentioned to you earlier, there is a way you can make money on products, but it's not all based around product commission. This is one of the ways we get paid. And this way doesn't make the prices rise in the products. They're still super inexpensive. FSN product bonus applies to your free and your paid members. What does that mean, Ron? If I'm a paid member and I'll go sign up 100 free members because they don't want to pay yet, they're just a free member, no problem. As they go in and buy products, whether it be from fund finds, whether it be from the drops, whether it be from the health and wellness, whether anything they buy, anything, I'm going to get paid. So drops, fund finds, health and wellness, digital products, you get paid on whatever they do, whether they're a free member to you or whether they're a paid member to you, your personals, right? Anything under $5 that they buy, and we don't have a lot of things under $5, you're going to make 50 cents per item. And anything over $5, you're going to get paid $1 per item. This happens over and over and over when they buy something. Not a one-time thing. It's over and over and over. Now, wait, you're going 50 cents on $1. Ron, we're talking, you're wasting my time. I came on here to learn how to make money. Hold on. Let's say you become a member and you're out there just bringing on free members. And you bring on 50 members, free members. And we drop something in the fund finds or in the whatever back there and they go, oh, that's great. I want to buy one. And all 50 of your people buy it in one day. You just paid 50 bucks in a day. What if they do it again on Wednesday? What if they do it again on Friday? Or what if they all buy 2 things? Or what if you put in 100 free members and they all buy something? That would be 100 bucks. So I hope you understand what this means. Don't look at just 50 cents or $1. Remember what I said about elbow grease? Putting one person in is not elbow grease. Going out there and introducing it to 50 people, 30 people, 40 people, that's got some elbow grease in it. But it's simple to do. We're the very first company that pays you on free members. No one else does it. No one else pays you any money on free members, but we do. And this part of the compensation plan is paid to you every single week. Whatever you do this week, get paid next week. Whatever you do that week, get paid the next week. So it's paid to you every single week. Okay. Number 2, fast start bonus. You are a member. You have paid your $25 and you are a member. And now you're bringing other people in and they're paying their $25 and becoming a member. You're going to receive 50% on your personals when they upgrade to $25 when they get started. So what would that be? Well, 50% of what? $25 is $12.50. But that's not all. Hold on. Because that member that you just brought in, what happens is as they go to upgrade for the $25 a month, they see this thing called the value vault. And the value vault is a simple thing they go through that they can see some products out there and they'll never see the prices on those products again. They might see the products again, but they'll never see it again. It's super discounted back there. So I can tell you one thing back there right now, guys. Those rigid tool packs that you get at Home Depot, like, I don't know, 10 tools in it for $800 or $700. We have them back there. And your new members can buy it. They can buy more than one if they want to, but that $800 tool pack is back there for $250. Brand new. Brand new. You'll never see that price anywhere. You just won't. I know a person went and bought 5 of them because they sold 4 of them for $500. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. So, but that's not all, because every time that person is in value vault, of course you're getting the $12.50, 50% of the 25. But every time your member goes to sign up, if they buy one thing in that value vault, you get paid $20 more. If they buy 2 things, it's $40 more. 3 things, it's $60 more. 4 things, it's $80 more. So yes, that person that bought 5 of those items, the person that brought them in made $112.50 on the Fast Start bonus for that one person. So we literally have another very first in the industry, an unlimited Fast Start bonus. Never been done before. What if you referred 10 people in a week or 10 people in a month and they all went in there and just paid the $25? They didn't buy anything. Well, that's 125 extra bucks at $12.50 a piece. And what if they did buy one thing, each one of them? That's an extra 200 for the month or the week or whatever it is. So please understand, this is also paid to you weekly, just like number 1 is paid to you weekly. Okay. Now let's go to the more in depth of the Fast Start is in number 2. The second way we get paid. We don't just stop at your personal people. When you bring in somebody and they become a member, we just went through that. But what happens when your member brings in another member? Well, we have that as well. But you get the 50% payout when you bring somebody in. They go through the value vault. Whatever they buy for each item is $20. Your member, when they bring somebody in, you also get paid on that as well. Meaning you get 10% of the 25, which is $2.50. And when those people go through the value vault, every item they buy, you get $4 on that. Doesn't stop there, because your member brought in somebody. That member, when they bring in somebody, your third level, you get paid again. So when your third level's bringing, your second level's bringing people in, and that's your third level, you get paid 1% of the $25, which is 25 cents. And then when any of those people go through the value vault and purchase anything, it's an additional 40 cents. Every time they buy something, when they go through that value vault, when they buy something, you get paid 3 levels deep. That's phenomenal. This has never been done this way. It is literally an unlimited Fast Start bonus, because you never know how many things they're going to buy on the value vault. Okay. Number 3, matrix commission. Don't let this trip you up. Matrix is just something that we do. It's what we call it. It's very simple to understand. All you need to know is 3 by 10 matrix. That means at the very top of it, your very first level, it can only be 3 wide. So if you sponsor people, it's still only 3 wide. The other 47 fall down in that matrix. Okay, let me show you. Here you are at the very top. You sponsored 3 people. Well, if you sponsored number 4, it's got to go below these 3. If you sponsor number 5, it's got to go find the first open spot going down through the matrix. Okay, but you can only have 3 on your first level, which means these 3 can only have 3 on their first level, right? So that would be 3 down 3 is 9. And then the next row can only have 9 times 3 is 27. The next row, 27 times 3 is 81, 243. And when you go through a 3 by 10 matrix, and if it ever fills up, ever, there's a total of 88,572 people on there. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243. You see what I'm saying? You go all the way down through 10 levels, and it adds up to 88,502 people in the matrix. Now, you didn't sponsor 88,000 people. I just showed you a diagram where you sponsored 3. They sponsored 3. They sponsored 3. Everybody brought in 3. Okay? That's what I'm showing you. Okay? Here's how you earn in this matrix. Everybody in your matrix, whether you put them there or not, meaning you didn't sponsor everybody in your matrix, but when they landed in your matrix, you get 4% of $25 because they're all paying their $25 membership. Everybody in your matrix, 4% of $25 is $1. So everyone in your matrix is worth $1 to you on the people that are paying the $25 a month. Okay. And then as a member, you as a free member, in other words, you've paid nothing, you're just a free person, okay? And you're hanging out in there, inside there, but as a member, you can also receive 50 cents for every you're a free member. No, that's not right. I don't know where I'm getting this wrong. As a member, you can receive 50 cents for each member through level 5 if you've referred nobody. You're a member in the matrix, you referred nobody. You've told no one about it, you've done nothing. So if you get people falling below you from people up above, you can earn 50 cents on each one of those through 5 levels. That'll be more explained on the next page. So here's the diagram for it. Earnings per level, 10 levels deep on the left, you can see that. You can become a member for $20 a month. You have referred no one. And you're in the matrix because you're paying $25 a month. If you happen to get this thing called spillover from up above, I don't guarantee it. I don't tell you it's going to happen, but it has happened and it can happen. If you happen to get that, everything that comes below you in that matrix and you've referred no one, you're allowed to make 50 cents on each one of them through level 5. Okay. But then let's say, okay, this is cool. I'm getting good stuff. I love it. I'm going to go out and tell some friends that they can be a member. And you sponsored 2 people. You brought in 2 members at $25 a month. You now become this thing called FSN Duo. 2 Duo. We make this really hard. 2 Duo. Once you do that, now you have positioned yourself for a couple of things. One, everybody in your matrix now is worth $1 to you. No more 50 cents. That's over. Everybody's worth $1 to you. And you opened up level 6 and you opened up level 7. So now you're getting paid $1 for everybody in your matrix through level 7. But now you're going, okay, I'll get one more member. And when you get one more member, it makes you an FSN trio. Still the same thing. You get paid $1 for everybody in your matrix, but you just opened up level 8 and 9 because you brought in 3 members. See, we don't have that crazy thing where you got to go be a gold and you got to have 5 people personally sponsored, and then those 5 people all got to have 2 apiece. We don't do that. It's just you. When you bring in 3 members, you opened up the matrix all the way down through level 9. And when and if that fills up, that's 29,523 people. Now you're going to get out over your skis and you're going to go a little bit crazy, right? You're going to go bring in 2 more for a total of 5. 5. You're a pro 5. And in that pro 5, what just happened is you opened up level 10. On a 3 by 10 matrix, you opened up level 10. And as I stated before, if and when, if ever, that 3 by 10 matrix fills up, if it takes 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, if it ever fills up, that's 88,572 people in that matrix times $1 for each one of them. I think you get the math. $88,572 a month because this is paid monthly. Now I know what you're thinking. Ain't nobody doing that, Ron. Ain't nobody gonna get to $88,572 a month. So stop with your whatever. I get it. I'll just tell you that there will be people that get to that. It will not be everybody. But let's say that you're correct. You're 100% correct. Let's say that you only get to 10% of that number. Only 10% of your matrix fills up. That's it. That's $8,857. Okay. But let's say it's even worse than that. 5% of it fills up. That's still over $4,000 a month. Or let's say 100 people end up in there and you're making an extra $100 a month. Maybe you just want a car payment. Maybe you just want a house payment. I don't know what you want. Some people want that 88 grand because some people want true freedom. Some people just want $100. I understand. But I'm telling you, when this matrix gets going, it's going. You can't stop it. But that's way number 3. Let's go to number 4. Coded bonus. Coded bonus is a little different. You think matrix tripped you up. Don't let the 2 words coded bonus trip you up. All it is just, as Bob, my friend Bob puts it, as you come into the business and as you bring other people into the business, the computer just goes, oh, this person sponsored them, so they're coded to them. That's all it is. It's just the software codes them to you. That's all. That's all. Don't let it mess you up. But here's what every member that you bring in on a $25 a month membership, they are all coded to you. And everybody coded to you pays you $5 a month. And before you go crazy, I'm going to go, here we go with this $5.50 and $1. I just showed you $1 a month that could go out to 88 grand a month. Hold on. So hang with me here on this $5 a month so you understand. Okay. Also, you need to understand that once you've brought in your first 5, you have to pass 2 of your first 5 to your sponsor. Hold on, don't leave. You're not passing 2 to your sponsor in the matrix, and you're not passing 2 to your sponsor in the other part, which is the fast start bonus. They're still yours. Only in this portion, no other portion. And you'll understand why. Hang on, I'll show you. Here you are, the red circle. We'll do the circle thing. Makes you understand it even more. I said 5, right? There's your first 5 that you brought in right there. Now, what did I say? Once you have 5, the computer randomly picks 2 people. You don't get to pick them. It randomly picks 2 people and passes them to your sponsor. They're gone. In this portion, it leaves you 3 people that you personally sponsored. Okay, let's start from here. But before we do, you're paying $25 a month as a member. You have 3 people here that you personally brought in the coded bonus. Each one of those is $5 a piece to you. That's $15. And you still have the 5 people in the matrix for $1 a month. So now we're looking at a total of $20. Have you almost covered your $25? You're $5 short. $5 short. Let's fix that problem. Because when your blue person brings in their first 5, what do they do? They got to pass 2 to you. You see? Now, these 2 are coded to you, which means these 2 people, you're also making $5 on. So we solved your problem. You're over $25 a month now. You're at 30, actually, or 32. Okay? That's where you're at. So what about the green person when they bring in 5? Same thing. You sponsored them. They're coded to you. They got to give you 2 people. The purple person, same thing. They got to give you 2 people. Are you seeing 6 people coded to you that you got nothing to do with, but you're making $30 a month on? Because they're $5 a piece? Because I am. But it gets even better. These 6 people that were given to you, just like you gave your 2 away, each one of these people gave you 2. These 6 people that you don't even know, when they go get their 5, oh, they got to give you 2. I've got to give you 2. Look, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2. You get it? So you had 5, you passed up 2, left you 3. When all 3 of those got their 5, they all gave you 2. That meant 6. When all 6 of those get 5, they all got to pass you 2. Now it goes to 12. When all 12 get 5, they each pass you 2. Now it goes to 24. And this never stops. It's unlimited. It never stops. But if you stopped right here, that would be $105 a month just in the coded bonus, not counting the matrix, not counting what you're making over there in the fast start because they're bringing people in. Just here. That's 105 people. How did you get that? You brought in 5. They brought in 5. And they brought in. That's it. That's how you got here. You didn't bring in 88,000 people. That's not what happened. Okay? So it is unlimited. This never stops. In the 3x10 matrix, it stops at 10 levels. Here, it never stops. It just keeps going and keeps going, paying you $5 a member per month when they pay their 25. Here in this portion, you must have 3 personally sponsored members to unlock the coded bonus plan. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, 3? Really? Do you think you might know 3 people that like to shop and save money or both, or even make money? Because that's who we are. We're different than anything out there, right? So let's go deeper with this, because I'm going to show you what possibly could happen. It's another one of those things just like the 88,000 I just showed you. But again, I don't know what you want. I don't know if you want 50 bucks. I don't know if you want 100 bucks. I don't know if you want 1,000, 10,000. But all I know is before you can ever make 100, before you can ever make 1,000, as my buddy Clyde says, you got to know how to make 50. Because these people go, I want to make $10,000 a month. Do you know how to make 100? No. Then you're never going to make 10,000. You're never going to make it. Coded bonus is paid monthly and it is unlimited. Watch. Here's the red circle again. Remember, you brought in 5, you passed up 2, left you 3. Those 3 are worth $5 a piece to you. There's 15 bucks. Those all 3 brought in 5, passed up 2, gave you 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Those 6 all brought in 5, passed 2, that's 12. These all add together, folks. And it continues to go and go and go and go and go. And it could never, ever, ever stop. I chose to stop it here. Because, I mean, I could just keep going. The numbers get, if you think 88,000 is crazy, extrapolate this out another couple levels, 2 or 3 levels. You'll be going, what? My buddy Bob, which is on here right now, it took him a couple of weeks, but he called me one night and he going, are you me? That just in the coded bonus, because it's unlimited, goes infinite. That he goes, I'm sitting here doing numbers and I'm at $1 million a month. I said, yes, I'm telling you. He couldn't believe it. And this is coming from a guy that's been in this industry over 20 years because he's never seen nothing like this. A lot of people have never seen nothing like this. That's $61,425. 12,285 people times $5 a piece. How did you get there? Everybody brought in 5. That's it. Nobody did more than 5. Now you can do more than 5, and I suggest that you do, because after your first 5, if you bring in members 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to whatever, you never pass up another one. You only pass up 2 out of your first 5. That's it. You never pass up another one. Ever. So if you can keep going, keep going. Okay. Everyone sponsored 5 members. That's how this happened. What we should do is we should come into this business as a member. If you're doing this to make money and you love to make money, you love that home business, you love that side hustle, you love everything about it. As you introduce other members, give them the opportunity to do this just as well. And how we do that is we help everybody get to a thing called Pro 5. Pro 5. And I'll explain that. Here's our web rankings, because people love recognition. I've always heard men die for it and babies cry for it. Okay. So when you bring in 2 people, remember I said we make this very difficult. FSN duo 2. When you bring in 2 people, you're an FSN duo. That means your matrix opened up through 7 levels. With FSN trio, which is like one of the cornerstones of this whole thing. And the reason it is because it opens your matrix through 9 levels, but more importantly, at 3 people, you've opened that coded bonus that goes infinite, like I just showed you. And we got people doing all this already. And in FSN Pro 5, this is the level. This is it. This is where everybody needs to be if you want to make money. Don't stop until you have 5 members, and then help those 5 members get 5 members. Everybody get 5 members. FSN Pro 5, because why? It opens everything. Everything. And it opens up the metrics through level 10. And we got people doing that. And I just want to say, everybody you see on the screen right now, they are all Pro 5s. Every single one of them. Okay? They all are. So when I just want to take a minute and say thank you for hanging out with me this evening. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining our presentation. And what you need to do is, like what I said earlier, get back to the person that invited you here. Get their link if you're new. Sign up for free. Get your feet wet. Go see what it's all about. For those of you that's already signed up for free and you're here, it's time to go get your upgrade. It's time to become a member now. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me stop share just a second.